Welcome to part 2 of the XMO chat session assignment description. I would first like to let you know that I'll be in attendance at your chat session. I'll be there to record and archive your conversation and to help you troubleshoot. I would suggest that everyone try to join the session 15 minutes early, and that especially the discussion leader for the week be there, that the discussion leader has people's phone numbers in hand in case someone up to 5 minutes before the chat session hasn't yet joined. I would also suggest that the discussion leader start the chat session by making sure everyone's roles are very clear. It might be a good idea to assign some roles. I would think certainly the discussion leader can be the boss, somebody that throws out the first question and gets the discussion going and keeps the discussion going. I'd also suggest you might designate someone as a timekeeper, because you do have to finish this project within 1 hour, and the timekeeper could easily give 15-minute notices to keep everybody on track. It might be a good idea also to have somebody who's taking good notes about what revisions are to be made to this plan, and that person can also keep a list of what people's responsibilities are. I would suggest that somebody be the driver. Somebody's doing the click and search and moving the group around either the Blackboard website or somewhere around in the sandbox itself, and that someone be designated as the poster who will finish off the project after the discussion is over and make sure that everything gets properly posted. During the body of the discussion, what I'm going to ask that you do, and this is outlined in the chat rubric, you need to come up with 2 out of the 4 phases of the differentiated learning plan to differentiate. So Diane Hecox in her textbook talks about the 9 phases of differentiation. And really there are 4 very good places in any learning plan where differentiation can happen. So be familiar with those phases and choose 2 out of those 4 phases for your differentiation makeover. Among the areas of a lesson plan that Diane Hecox recommends for differentiation are the content delivery phase, where students are learning new information, the modeling phase or the direct instruction phase, where the teacher is actually showing how things are done, the application or group learning phase, where students are practicing in a group what they have just learned, and the application or demo phase, where students are practicing on their own. Now, a traditional lesson plan may not have these elements. If it does not, or you can't identify them, find at least 2 areas of the traditional lesson plan that you can overhaul and make over. Now, if there are ways that your group finds to overhaul all components of the lesson plan, power to you. And in fact, that might be the winning extreme makeover. But for the purposes of getting full points for everyone in your group, you really only need to differentiate 2 areas. Finally, everyone needs to review the changes that have been made and summarize. I would suggest the discussion leader pull everything together at the end, and everyone should decide who's making all these changes and by when they'll be completed. That might be the time at which the group discussion leader delegates some of the responsibilities, or the group may decide that one person will do the renovations. In the end, the poster will be responsible for emailing the original lesson or unit and the complete makeover to me at my email address, and that needs to be done by 7/25 at 11:59 p.m. So you have some time after your discussion is completed to pull everything together and do a submission. Good luck, and let me know if you have questions.